Floods in Turkey kill 13 people in earthquake-affected provinces. Floods caused by torrential rains hit two Turkish provinces that were devastated by last month's catastrophic earthquake, killing at least 14 people and increasing the misery for thousands who were left homeless, officials said Wednesday. Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu said rescue teams were still searching for 5 people reported missing in 3 locations after the flash floods turned streets in Adıyaman and Sanliurfa provinces into rivers, swept away cars, inundated homes and drenched campsites sheltering earthquake survivors. At least 12 people were killed in Sanliurfa, including 5 Syrian nationals whose bodies were found inside a flooded basement apartment, and 2 other people who died inside a van that was trapped at an underpass. Flooding struck on 15 March 2023 following heavy rain. According to figures from Turkey's General Directorate of Meteorology, in a 24-hour period to 15 March, Karakopru and Sanliurfa recorded 104.5 mm of rain and Selican in AD1 Yaman recorded 125.6 mm. Areas of neighboring Malatya province also recorded very heavy rain, with Duaneher recording 151.4 mm during the same period. Local media reported the rivers broke their banks in Adıyaman province. Turkey's disaster management agency AFAD, police, gendarmerie and municipality teams were evacuating residents from flooded areas. 1 person died and 4 were reported missing in Tut district. Search and rescue operations are ongoing. Severe flooding was also reported in the city of Urfa, officially Sanl1 Urfa, and areas of Sanl1 Urfa province. On 15 March, authorities warned residents of several districts of the city to evacuate their homes, including Akabe, Directly, Devtiti and Sankaktepe. A hospital was severely damaged and patients were evacuated. Thousands of homes were destroyed by earthquakes that struck the region in February 2023. Many of those affected by the current flooding are living in tents in numerous temporary accommodation centers in the region. On 15 March, the Adıyaman provincial government announced a list of schools and mosques where those affected by the floods can take shelter. Videos shared on social media showed multiple vehicles swept away by flood waters and dragged along rivers or streets. As of 15 March, the situation was developing and was likely to change. Among the victims were quake survivors who had been living in container homes since the quakes. Cars tumbled on a torrent of floodwater through the streets of Sanliurfa, where 12 people died. A container housing 2 families in Adıyaman was caught up in the floods. A woman living in the container was among 2 people killed in the city. Several others were reported missing. Tents in the city were evacuated. The latest disaster came only 5 weeks after the twin earthquakes on 6 February, in which 48,000 people were killed and many more left homeless. Bodies were also recovered from an underpass at the major Abide Road junction. Several people were dragged off in their vehicles by the current of the floodwaters, and people who tried to help those stranded were themselves swept away. Dramatic footage emerged of a man being pulled out of the torrent in Sanliurfa by a local dangling a rope from a ground floor window. A similar rescue took place at the Abide junction. 2 of the missing were firefighters, said the governor, who appealed to residents to keep well away from the moving water. A hospital was flooded and 200 patients moved elsewhere. The rain is due to die down towards the end of the week. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who is grappling with the aftermath of last month's earthquake, is facing elections on 14 May. He has sent the Interior Minister, Suleyman Soylu, to the flood region. Leading opposition figures are also due to visit Sanliurfa and have vowed to help meet the urgent needs of residents. The Health and Social Service Workers Union said the lower floors of Sanliurfa UBU Training and Research Hospital flooded, including an intensive care ward. It is not natural disasters, but visionless unqualified managers who caused this, the union tweeted. Earthquake survivors in Adıyaman complained they had largely been left to clear their waterlogged tents themselves. There is no municipality or aid team anyway, so we have to continue to stay in these water-filled tents, the left wing of Rensel news outlet quoted one resident as saying. Our tents were submerged in water. Sanliurfa Mayor Zainal Abidin Bayazgil, who represents President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's Justice and Development Party, AKP, was booed by crowds as he visited the floods and had to be ushered away by police. Turkey's disaster agency AFAD said search and rescue teams were looking for missing people and helping those trapped in their buildings. Rescuers in Adıyaman were reported to be searching for a missing bus that was caught in the waters.
İçinde adam var ya, aile var içinde ya. Bir de çoluk çocuk var o arabanın içinde. Sonlu savcıya kalsa var. Sel bastı, sel. Urfa'da kıyamet kopuyor. Vatanın altında kaldı. Vatandaşlara bakın.
Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Have a nice day.